We're going to start off by having a quick mini lesson on architecture in ancient Greece. And to begin with, I want to mention the Greek architectural orders. These were the Greek system for determining proportion and design detail. The three most common are Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian. A good way for you guys to remember this is by the number of syllables there are in each word. So Doric being the most simple, having only 2 syllables, Ionic having 3, and then Corinthian having the most syllables. The first style that I want to talk about is the Doric style, present in the Archaic Age. These are characterized by being sturdy columns. The top, capital here, is plain, and the body of the column is thick and chunky. Here you can see the fluting or the scalloping inside the column is rather thick. These embody this larger than life theme, very masculine in their heroic views of Greece. You can find these columns in mainland Greece and colonies in southern Italy and Sicily. Here's an example of Doric columns in the Parthenon. You can see they're thick and chunky from far away and really embody this Doric style. Here's an up-close view of a Doric style temple. The top is the cornice right here, and beneath it is the pediment. Here's where you find a lot of high relief sculpture. Beneath this area right here is called the entablature, and this changes based on the order as well. In the entablature, we have the frieze of alternating triglyphs and metopes. To break that down for you, triglyphs, tri, the prefix meaning 3, and glyphs meaning marks. So here you can see there are 3 marks, and then we have a metope. And a metope is where there is this low relief sculpture depicting an image. And then we have, again, the triglyphs right here. Beneath this is the architrave, and then under that, the capital of the column. And here you can see this is the Doric order, the very simple column. Here's an example of the triglyph and metope friezes. You see the triglyph and the metope and how this is repeated again and again in the entablature. Here's an example of the pediment, which is this portion right here beneath the cornice. And here's some high relief sculpture. Here's another example of the pediment with high relief sculpture. Here are some from the East Pediment at the Parthenon. These sculptures are actually in the British Museum in London. Remember, we were talking about those Elgin marbles that were misplaced and now are in the British Museum. Here's the second style of or the second order, the Ionic style, present during the Classical Age. These are characterized by being thinner and more elegant. The top, or capital here, is decorated with a simple scroll, and there are more flutes in the body of the column, making it appear thinner as well. You can find these in ancient Eastern Greece and the islands. Here is the entablature of a Ionic architecture, and here is the cornice, the top, the frieze right here, and the architrave and capital with those simple scrolls. The third style is the Corinthian style, present during the Hellenistic Age. We really don't see these in the Greek world. They're mostly found in Roman temples. The top of the capital right here is very elaborate, decorated here with acanthus leaves. And again, this is the most complex of the orders, and we really don't see this a lot in ancient Greece. Here, though, is an example of the Temple of Zeus in Athens. These have their Corinthian columns that were present during the Hellenistic period. If you guys want a useful comparison of the Doric and Ionic order, this can be found on page 76 of your textbook. And if you have any questions for reference, this breaks down, each sort of part for you.